everybody, I am Jason from PC Club, and today we are going to build a powerful yet affordable gaming system. So here are the components, and let's get started. For today's project, we chose the Thermaltake armor case. It's pretty big. It gives you a lot of space to put more stuff in the future. Very affordable, so you can add more stuff to your current system right now. Has optimum cooling, has a few fans in the front, a few fans in the back. Has a top area right here so airflow can come through the top as well. Overall, just a good cooling case. Power supply, we chose the Thermaltake Tough Power 650. You need it for all the various things you got in, so the CPU, quad core, the video card right here. You need a lot of power to do that. And it gives you the ability to give you more power when you need to do SLI, or if you plan to do SLI in the future. Motherboard, Gigabyte DS3L. CPU, quad core, Intel 6600. We chose these, very affordable. This motherboard, you can overclock it as well, so if you want to get a little more juice out of your system, you can overclock it with this. And this one, real good for gaming. Multi-threading processing, anything you want to do, you can do it with this. Yeah. Alright, next we got the video card. EVGA GeForce 8800 GT. Has 512 megabytes, DDR3. Real good for the economical gamer. Very high end, but still at a good price. So it'll render all those games such as Crysis, COD 4, any of that you throw at it. Alright. Hard drive. We just chose a 320 gig SATA 2 Western Digital hard drive. Very good space, very good speeds. You'll need that. We got the Cooler Master CPU fan. Provides optimum cooling for your quad core if you plan to overclock it. So we need this. And the RAM. DDR2, 667, 1 gig each. About 25 bucks each, so get that going. Card reader for all your various media types such as SD, compact flash, memory sticks, and a USB port added onto the front of your case. Real handy to have. And last but not least, we got Microsoft Windows Vista, the 32-bit edition of Home Premium. It has a media center built in, so you can view all your movies, your pictures, your music, all of that, all in one bundle. And it also provides you with the DirectX 10, which will render terrific graphics and all that stuff. It's real good to have. Seems like a lot of stuff, huh? But all you need to run with all this stuff together is a screwdriver. So let's get this going, guys. Here we go. Here's the inside of the armor case, Thermaltake armor case. We got 4 fans, one right here, and one in the front. And this big one right here in the door, so they'll provide optimum cooling. It has its own hard drive bay, so you just plug them in right there. And everything is toolless, so you can plug in your DVD-ROMs right there. You don't even need to screw them in, so everything is really easy to get to. All the wiring, all the cabling, all that. There we go, case. Alright, here's the Gigabyte motherboard. First, we gotta prep it to get it ready for the system. So first you gotta take this off. There's a little tab right here that says it's removed, so remove. There you go. To put the CPU, you gotta flip this switch right here, flick it up, then tap this little tab right here and everything should pop out. You gotta put it in, so let's put it in. Just follow the notches. There's 2 notches on this side right here on this motherboard, so line it up with the CPU, make sure everything's correct. Knock this down and flip the switch down and clip it. There it goes. Now we got to install the fan. This particular fan, you have to get it from the back, so get this bracket right here, slide it under there, line it up with the holes. There you go. Alright, we're going to install the cooling fan. This one already has thermal paste, so you don't have to worry about putting any, but if your CPU fan doesn't have this stuff, you need to put some of that. Very important. You don't want to fry your CPU. So just line it up with the holes, like so. And get the screwdriver and screw it in. Yeah. This one. Screw this in right here. So it's in. Yeah. And get this and plug it into the CPU fan connector. It's usually right above the RAM. Close. So just slide it in like that. Yeah. Then you want to put the RAM. Usually on motherboards like this, there's going to be 4 slots. Usually pick the you gotta pick the ones that have the same color so you can dual channel it. So we're gonna use the yellow slots right here. So we're gonna place the RAM on the yellow slots like that, and just push it in. Make sure it clicks, and get the other stick. Do the same thing on the yellow slot on the second area, like so. Clicks in. Good to go. It should look like this when it's well prepped. Make sure the CPU fan is tight in there. The screws can't go in anymore. And the RAM, right here, these two sticks, make sure they're in the slot. Everything's pushed in all the way. Okay? Now let's put it in the case. Got the case ready to go, so you need to put this back plate. Very important, the IO shield. Just make sure the mouse and keyboard is on the top of the case. So go like this. Push it in, make sure it clicks. Make the sound, there you go. Alright, good to go. Now you're going to place the motherboard into the box. Make sure there's no wires in the way. And make sure you put the risers at the correct holes as opposed to the motherboard. Make sure it's lined up. And make sure you don't have any other ones laying around because you might short the motherboard, which is not good. So, put this in right here. Match it up. There you go. Then just get your screwdriver and just screw it in. That's it. Let's go kind of a little bit. Screw this right here. Make sure you don't over tighten it. Right in between the RAM. There you go. And we got the screw right here on the top. Usually there's two on the top. So. Alright, now we're going to put the power supply, slide it in like so. There you go. It's in. And we just got to screw it in to the back. Alright, we're going to install the hard drive, so I just pulled out the little box from the case, plugged it in right there, screwed all four holes in, and ready to go. Just push it in like so. Clicks in, and you got a thumb screw. Screw that on. There you go. That's it. Now you got to plug it into the motherboard. We're going to use a right angle SATA cord, so you just plug it into the hard drive, to the smaller thing there until it clicks. Then you take this and plug it into the motherboard. Usually the first slot, which is the top one right here. Like so. And hard drive's plugged in.